BARNO Army, hope you're doing fantastically well. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is BARNO's preview of Liverpool at home to Nottingham Forest in the Premier League on Saturday at 12:30. If you are new to the channel and this is the first time you've ever seen BARNO, do drop a subscribe. We do previews and post-match of Liverpool right now, and I upload little shorts every day of all-round football. If you like the live stream version of football watch-alongs and general chit-chat, come to my TikTok, which is called BARNO2. The BARNO Army on TikTok we're called, so jump over there if you fancy it as well. Coming into this video, there's a lot of big breaking news, some big news this morning from Liverpool, Champions League draw, and what I think is going to happen in our fixture on Forest on Saturday. We may as well just start off the big breaking news. 9:45 this morning, maybe 9 o'clock. Bradley Barcola is finally, after a month and a half, a Liverpool player. The agreement in principle has been reached in full. Barcola has signed for £120 million. Straight off the bat, it's an overpayment, in my opinion. But the problem is, with the market, how it is right now, with the insane inflation we have seen on certain players over the last few weeks, I don't think it's half bad. But also, this is the third or fourth time we have spent £100 million plus on a player. Isak and Wirtz were the first two, and they've not clicked as of yet, and it's starting to worry me down deep down. But Barcola is coming in. I'm very excited. This is a young, talented winger who's only 23 and has got all-round attributes as a winger. He will get people off their seats. He's quick, he's electric, he's strong. His finishing ability, people would have seen the compilations and think, well, he can't finish his dinner or whatnot. He's an exquisite player. When he's taken on Premier League teams in the UCL with PSG, he knows how to tear it up. He's definitely one to watch. There'll be a few rival fans thinking that is a good signing. So let's see what happens with Bradley. It's a lot of money. He does need to maybe perform straight off the bat. Shirt number wise, I don't know what he'll pick. Number 11, I guess, is vacant. He might take that. If not, he might stick to his 29. He's already got PSG. We will soon find out. That's the major breaking news today. Is Bradley Barcola finally, after a month and a half. It's been the longest, boring transfer saga with like 5% done each day. Finally done. Get that one out of the way. The second one, the one that I think we need to address a lot, and I feel like we might be diving into the markets very, very soon. I've screamed about this name till I'm blue in the face to a lot of Liverpool fans and to everybody I know. For a central defensive midfield, we need to go and buy Lamine Camara from AS Monaco before this deadline is shut. The other lad I did want, who's just signed for Brentford, I've made content on, is Mamadou Sangare. Now, if you didn't watch the Brentford versus Spurs games, that was Sangare's debut. Sangare ran the show and got man of the match. Assist was absolutely everywhere. Ball destroyer, ball winner, controlled the game at times, elite player. Kamara's a similar profile, a little bit younger at 22. The thing is that maybe gives me optimism of signing Kamara. Today, the Champions League draw is happening in Monaco. Liverpool representatives will be in Monaco for the draw. Also, AS Monaco have some financial problems right now, and they're looking like they might need to sell some players to get the financials up. That's one part of it. Secondly, they're looking at getting Pape Sarr from Spurs in on loan for the season. So I feel like at this rate, they might push Kamara out and get him sold for 50 to 60 million pounds. With Liverpool at this point looking desperate within the window, if you've seen the right winger situation over the last few days, we look very desperate for players. Monaco might start to push a higher price, 60, 65, even 70. They could be that absurd. But it's the perfect CDM profile we need. If you watched the Liverpool-Newcastle game last Sunday, you would realise that our team is screaming out for a full-blown defensive midfielder that can break up play. Ryan and Alexis in those two holding positions, it's okay, but they like to be a bit more advanced. Kamara can just sit there, mop up, clean up, and just get involved with all the dirty work. It's the perfect one. I really, really hope we do get it in. So expect Liverpool near deadline day to potentially go in with a move. We will keep an eye to that. With the right winger situation, I won't even get started. We've gone from Mbai to getting rejected by Minter to Ismail Assar, which we had a £50 million bid rejected, which a lot of Liverpool fans were very unhappy about. I must be one of the few percentage of minority that thought, I wouldn't have minded Sarr. I know he's 28. He is a little bit older, and obviously Turkey was also on the cards for him. He was going to go out there. Prem proven winger. He did get 20 goals in all comps last season, and he always scores against us. So if he plays with us, he can't score on us unless it's an own goal. But the right wing situation has been a bit of a mess up. We'll see what happens with that till deadline day. moving on from transfers. Champions League draw, which is currently still on my TV right now. Our opponents have been drawn this evening. We've been quite lucky. The 8 teams we have picked out are not looking too bad. I'm going to read them out to you here on my other phone. Atletico at home, decent. Anfield under the lights. Inter Milan away, last season. We could call it now the Curtis Jones derby, where we half scammed the win, I thought, with that penalty decision on the Florian Wirtz foul. We got away with that one. Porto at home, we have tended to beat Porto quite well in the last few years. They're still a decent side. Club Brugge away will be fun. That'll be a bit of a goal fest, but I think that's a team we could comfortably beat. Villarreal at home, another team I think we can comfortably beat. Fenerbahce away is interesting. Turkey teams last year, Galatasaray twice away from home, 2 1-0 losses. Fenerbahce are making it back into the Champions League for the first time since 2008 and 2009. It's been a long time. They beat Lyon there last night, but also Guendouzi to wind up a lot of the fans. So if you're not seeing that situation, go check it out. Quite aggressive. We've also got Lens at home, which is a crazy one because they've secured Champions League football. Manu Sangari's left and they go to Brentford, and their coach left Lens to go join Crystal Palace. But we've got Lens at home, so that should be an easy win. Lask away. So they've beaten Celtic in that incredible fixture midweek. Lask get UCL football for the first time, and if you didn't know, Liverpool have played them before in the Europa League away from home. We beat them 4-1. We absolutely dominated them, but they did go 1-0 up with an incredible strike. I remember it was outside the box, top corner, and even I was applauding it thinking, what a goal. Looking at that draw though, it's very lucky, isn't it? We have not got PSG, there's no Bayern, there's no Barca, there's none of them big ones in there, no Madrid, we can't play Madrid anyway. A decent 8 fixtures we can balance with the Prem. I don't mind it, but we've had a good draw, so touch wood, we get into that top 8 bracket, which I think we should do. I'm still half predicting us not to get in there. Maybe after seeing the draw I'm more optimistic, but not a bad UCL draw. It's been a decent day so far. We've got the UCL draw easy, and we've got Barcola coming in. Moving it on to the fixture of this weekend. Forest at home. We need to be a lot better of not conceding counter-attacks and with our midfielders overcommitting into the final third. 2 blitz counter-attacks from Newcastle last week is why we conceded 2 goals. We got very lucky with the penalty near the end. It is a pen, but it's very soft. Gakpo out of nowhere with a bit of quality to nestle it into that bottom left corner was fantastic. But also Gakpo, we don't know if he's still going to be with us by deadline day. Spurs links are getting heavier by the second. So for Saturday, I mean, with Forest, they've not had the best start to their seasons. They've played Leeds twice in 2 days and lost twice. So the Glasner era at Forest has not been off to the best start. But a perfect bounce back would be against Liverpool at Anfield on Saturday, and they've beaten us there before. So history might repeat itself. I'm not sure what to think of the fixture. I feel like it is the game where Forest will turn up and they could turn us over on that day if we play the way we did against Newcastle. I think when we do tend to go forward against Forest, we need to be a bit more conservative with how we go in. With the midfield overcommitment, obviously we've not got this holding midfielder that I want yet. If Ryan and Alexis, whoever's playing, one just needs to sit a little bit deeper back. If we can see one counter-attack, we've got someone sitting a bit deeper back, and we can kind of keep Soboslai running around, do whatever he wants. I mean, Carragher's pieces on the midfield construct against Newcastle, we were all over the place. They're almost like bunching together, just not separating and covering, spaces which are very important. So we need to work on that definitely for sure. The fullback situation as well needs to improve on Saturday. Crosses into the box need to be perfect. Absolutely perfect. If you can get one decent cross out of Kirkes or Frimpong, I am hoping Isak can get down on it and finish the goal. He needs to service this weekend. This needs to be the game, the first game at home, where he can grab a goal and get the confidence built. So obviously last weekend we had the penalty situation. I said, why is Isak not taking it? I'd rather a Sobo. If Isak misses that penalty last week, confidence gone for the season, and he's missed it in front of the team he's just left for by forcing a move. Not an ideal situation. But I do think we can win it. But I think we do it narrowly. We're still kind of adapting to this new style. There's still patterns of play we're still trying to understand. I think the score prediction for me will be a narrow 2-1 win. I will gift the Forest a goal. I mean, the worst possible situation would be Liam Delap, who's just signed for Nottingham Forest, actually playing on Saturday and netting a late winner. Won't be the best case scenario, but I think we get a 2-1 win. And by deadline day, hopefully, Barcola's fully done, ready to go. CDM's ready to go. Lamine Camara, fingers crossed. Maybe another winger or a fullback. I'll keep my optimism for right now, but a decent day, but also a bit half nervy for Saturday. But see how we go. Things, are still trying to click. It's still a new era. People have lost their marbles after one fixture. We've got a long season to go. Let's just take it game by game. I've got faith in Iriola. I still think we'll make the signs we make. Let's just take it one game at a time right now, but hopefully a better performance on Saturday and a bit more solidarity within the midfield aspect and not many counter-attacks conceded, no more goals conceded. Please just keep a clean sheet on Saturday. Apart from that, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Bit of a preview for the Nottingham Forest Liverpool match, and if you do like the content, smash a like, smash a subscribe. I'll see you on the post-match consortium and also the post-match review after the game on Saturday afternoon. So take it easy, BARNO Army. I hope you've enjoyed.